Alright, we're back on the bike here. You can see how this fits on the bike. I have to do some fine tuning. Okay, first thing I do is see if that fits between the motor and the frame. Appears to be a little tight. Yeah, it fits in there now. Okay. Looks like it's got plenty of clearance where it matters. Oh, I'm tired of bending metal. That's why you have the right tools. Gotta work harder. Okay, here's your tight spot right here in case you didn't notice. It gets a little tight now. Okay, once you step into where it belongs again, see the gap between the motor and the pipe there? We still got some. If it's going to hit, I think it's going to hit on this bracket right here, which we can deal with later if we have to. Okay, now we can get that rear pipe up in there and see if that'll fit. The rear pipe's going to be the fun one because that head didn't fit very well. We'll see how that works. You never know. It might actually go in there easy. That'll be different. Okay, we got our bolt in there. That up in there. Rotate it around where it belongs. And looks like it might actually go halfway decent. Oh, look at that. It's almost like it was made for it. I'm shocked. Okay. Let's see how the front one works. Something's going to screw with us. Got to be one of these two. Okay, now if you put that up in there, there's no way getting this pipe up in here easily. In this case, it's close to going. Right there, it's going. I'll put a little pressure back here on my hand and shove forward on the pipe as it beat on it. There it goes. Clamps right here. Looks like that might actually even almost fit. But the pipe's way too far back. These are way back. Rust everywhere. Okay, so the problem we got right now, besides all the rust, is drop that down. There we go. This bracket, which you can see has already been bent back, needs to be bent back a lot more. We're disengaging it out of here, and we're sliding this back here into the kicker area a little bit. The biggest thing is we're sliding out of this, trying to get this to line up. So, and we got an oil pump back there. We're probably getting real close to it. I can't see yet. So this is on the wrong spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this bracket way forward, or way back. I need to mark this so I know what the engagement is on this, so I can see if I'm only in a 1/4 inch or I'm in there all the way. My guess is I'm not in very deep. So that's what we're going to check now. First thing is a felt tip that might work. There's two to choose from. Maybe one of them will leave a mark. First mark. Yeah, that's a good pin. Alright, now we gotta get this disengaged. That actually is in there pretty deep, I'm shocked. I'm still gonna bend this bracket back a little bit, I think. It's definitely a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be. There we go. apart. Okay, we need to bend this bracket. Let's see if we can do it just with the old crescent wrench here. Probably not going to want to bend very easy, but we'll see. Yeah, I feel a lot of something given, but probably not the direction I want to go. It appears to be moving a little bit. Problem is I'm not getting much gain for what I'm trying to do, but alright, we moved it a little bit. Not enough to make much difference, but we'll see. Go way back to here. It almost fits in there now. It'll fit in there if you do that. Give it a little bit more here. I thought I had this before. Guess I had it that high in the air. Alright. It's definitely buckling the hell out of that thing. I need to get that thing out of there so I can adjustment with it. I'm going to put it on a table and flatten that out a little bit. It's very flat right now. Okay, I think I got it halfway straight to being flat. It's definitely bent in a lot, so I need to bend it down a little bit. Some precision adjustments there. Oop, too far. Got to make a judgment call on what flat is. It's hard to tell. Alright, I think we're close. Close enough to work. Alright, well, we're not even close to what that needed to be. That's okay. We can bend it. Ah. And everything's kind of sort of where it needs to be. So there's the mark I had on it. So we moved it back about a good 1/8 of an inch. We now can get a bolt in here. I got to bend it that way, obviously. We might be able to rotate this slightly and get a little bit different bend to it. Tuck that in up there a little better. We'll see. And I gotta get the muffler back here and see how that's gonna line up in the back here, because this looks like it's going uphill now. So I got a good view on the head. So more playing around. It's not lined up on the head very good anymore. That needs to come out further. It'll be close. Put the muffler up on here. And list it where it belongs. Why we don't have a lockdown on that. No, we do. We got a spacer on this side here, 1/4 inch, 5/16 width. Yep, looks like that's what they're using. Okay. Wiggle everything around a little bit and kind of self-center where it wants to sit. Tighten everything up quite a bit. Okay, so now we need our bolt. That doesn't look like that's going to go through that hole no more. Yeah. When we bent the bracket back, we lost our hold. Alright, how are we going to open that up easily? I don't think there is any easy way to do that one. That's going to be fun. The only answer on that is run a reamer through it and open it up. And the reamer. Alright, one ringer. This is actually an easy exhaust mount. These are harder. So that'll find where I want it to go. But you do have to hold it where you want it to be. Yeah. I gotta stick something between the pipe and the fingers to strip the pipe. And I can force it to be where I want it to be. And then drill right through it. There we go. Precision adjustment. Oh, the bolt goes in now. What a shocker. The pipe looks good too. Almost all the way in. This actually lines up pretty damn nice. I'm surprised. And no oil leak. That's even better. Okay. Looks like crap and the muffler hangs out the clamp. Okay, where'd my zip gun go? Gotta get one more bolt in there yet, but I want to tighten up this back a little bit just to get something to go by. Okay, that's an initial get friendly dimension. Okay, so they're all form fitted right now. Bolt up there where it belongs. That's good and tight. The exhaust angle looks really good. It's almost where it belongs. Okay, oh, we got a gap on everything. That's bitching. Oh, that's not good there though. Well, the exhaust pipe slid down a 1/4 inch, which is not good. So that needs to go up higher. So, when that got put on the back, it did a tilt like this. Pulled this whole front down. So I can't do that. I gotta have this up. So we can't have it sliding down the port. I can because I made the port real long, but I don't want to do that. So, we see there's a problem. Go back and make an adjustment. An adjusting tool. Mr. Truck Tire Iron is an adjustment tool, see, nice and long. Got a nice radius on the bottom too. Allows you to get underneath the pipe. We got most of that clearance back that we needed. Still like to see more of it in there though. Yeah, we're good enough. holding it up. Something's keeping that from moving anymore. That's where it's going to sit, it looks like. Roll up against the motor on the bottom, so I'm going to have to get much more. That clamp might have been up under there a little bit. That could cause an issue. It didn't help much. Okay, we're going to get a bolt through here now. Let's see, what do we got for a bolt? This nice big long one right here. Grade 8. That's going to be what we need. Looks way longer than we need too. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Yeah, it actually looks good. Nothing fits. What a shocker. Okay. All right. Gonna put a little bit of pressure here as I tighten up the bolt on the head. That should hold it up, hopefully. It needs to be. Not sure I'm gonna do that one. So you put a little pressure on your arm. Reach around the bolt. Ah, you dumbass. This loosens, that tightens. Don't forget. I was just practicing. How's that sound? I think I'm not a dumbass. Okay, get a little tension on that. Reach up here. Try that again. I think that's pretty tight. That one's tight. Tight. That one's tight. Yeah. Muffler's on the side a little bit. Have to work on that a little bit. Yeah, that's even tight. All right. Yep. It's up against the motor right now on that side. And this here. Not gonna move anymore. Tighten down this pinch bolt here. Not gonna ever fit in there. About that. Nope. Open ends on both sides. Just what you need for torquing down is opening wrenches. Finally getting tight. Okay, that one's in there. Okay. Give you a little bit of gap on that. Oh, something like that right in the middle of my damn tool. You're supposed to torque it. Yeah, that comes out. Yeah, we got an air gap now. Amazing. Fine-tuning adjustment back there. It actually looks pretty straight. Not bad at all. All right. It almost fell on there. Well, it's not even tomorrow yet. It's only 11. It's early. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay, it's going to be just a little bit all the way up. This might actually fall down a little bit. This one here is all the way up. And the angle is not too bad. It's slightly rotated, but not too bad. Spring is alright. It's not hitting on the tranny. That's always a good sign. We are not hitting under here anymore. Put a little gap under there. Got a big gap under here. This is all tight, which holds this whole pipe in. It slid out that 1/8 of an inch there, but it's in there this deep, so we're still pretty good. So all of that's pretty good. This obviously lines up perfect up on that. So the angles are good. Yeah, this one's tight. This one I just torqued down. This one I just torqued down. We got this flush here, so it doesn't look like crap. You can see how this thing slid back about 3/16 of an inch. And our tip is now vertical with the pipe, or I mean the bike. It was tweaked over about to here to kick it over. Pretty solid. Nice and solid. This one's loose. That's what you want to be. Everything nice and loose. I mean nice and tight. Not loose. We want it tight. That'll rattle a little bit. And this is not pinching into our oil line under here, which is good. And this has that 3-bolt clamp up here, which you got a good torque on those. Alright, so that's how you get an exhaust system on there. Nothing to it. It's easy. Everybody can do this stuff. You just need enough tools. Alright, so now we need to move on to something else more important. I think I'll go home early. I get tired of being home at midnight, 2 in the morning. Spend 5 hours doing video and go to bed and get 3 hours of sleep. Not no fun. Alright, tomorrow I need to get the top motor mount up on the motor. I need to bend this bracket back straight on the frame. I like to have someone here to help me a little bit. Put a big piece of bar right around here so I can beat this side in and have this stay put. I got a couple big chunks of bar stock down there. Might use those. Anyway, I gotta bend this back. You can see how it's split on us a little bit. That was because that's where it was lifting at. Had no option but to do it that way. Then we gotta get the carburetor up on there and center it here to give these the final torque. Once all this stuff is on and tight, then I'll go ahead and adjust the valves because the top ends kind of move around a little bit. We see we got our clearances up under here like we want, but we have no clearance back here, which is going to be a rattling turd until it wears itself in. It's just going to have to wear itself in. And we have a little bit of clearance here. It's close, but we got clearance. Now before you ever go home like this, you want to make sure you put something in the hole so that it doesn't drop anything in there. You never know, somebody might come by with a low flying B-52 and drop a couple bombs inside your motor for you. Of course you won't know that until you go to start it. So I always like to plug up my holes once I get the heads on there. So that's good. How's our drain plug? Yeah, no oil. I like that. And I don't remember what we did inside of here. I don't remember. We got a belt drive or a chain drive. Yeah, maybe I'll go look at an old video. Either way, if it's got oil, we gotta make sure there's oil in there at some point. Unless it's a belt drive. And we probably wouldn't hurt to look inside of here. I'm guessing there's probably no oil in this either. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, it looks a little dry in there, so yeah, maybe we should put some oil in the tranny too. So we'll leave that out. So it's always nice to put lubricants in your vehicle before you ride them, start them, all that good stuff. Alright, that's it for tonight. So tomorrow we'll try to get this thing so we can run it. Make the customer happy. And then we got to put all the brake stuff on there and bleed the brakes and get the brakes to work. But first we'll get the bike to run. If we run out of time, he can always do the brakes himself. So, alright, that's it for tonight. So, starting to look more like a bike again.